Brazilian Prezeres. Of course, she's got the height advantage. She's standing over 6 feet against the 5'6" tractor, and with that has a 9.5-inch edge in reach. Here's Joe Martinez.
Well, five minutes, we are set to go with the next fight tonight. 3 rounds, this in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. His background, jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai. At 5 feet 6 inches tall, he weighed officially 170 pounds. His professional record in 29 fights stands at 26 victories, with 3 defeats. Fighting out of Belém, Baja, Brazil, here is Mishel Prezerese. And across the octagon, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. His background, combat symbol. At 6 feet 1 inch tall, he weighed officially 170 and 1/2 pounds. In 13 professional fights, he stands perfect with 13 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Kokshetau, Kazakhstan, here is the undefeated Shavkat Rachmanov. And your referee in charge of the action is Mike Beltran.
Ready to go for this welterweight matchup here in Las Vegas. 2 more prelims left before we get to the main card. Šavkat Rachmanov finished all 13 victories. Mishel Prezeres has never been finished in 29 fights. Something's got to give here.
My goodness.
Look at just
Prezerese is a little tank, man. I mean, Prezerese is so strong and dangerous.
DC, we thought it was bad when you were at heavyweight. I mean, this is
did I look that short? Did I look that short? That would have been me and Volkov. I was so happy I had to fight Volkov.
Yeah, it would have looked like
this. Yeah, it would have looked like this. And if you're Rachmanov, this is why you fight behind the jab. It's a good jab, keeps him at bay.
Prezerese doing a good job attacking the legs. I mean, it's right in front of him.
Well, we just said it, right? I just said it in the telestrator. When the guy's too long, you kick.
Yep.
You get there faster.
Prezerese exploding forward. Second biggest favorite on the card is Šavkat Rachmanov in the blue at -305. Who's the first? Julia Avila, who cashed that ticket.
And the jab right there, yep. But it's not just a jab, right? You saw him kind of up it short and let it go long. That's how you get to people. That's how you make sure they don't see your attacks coming. You throw it halfway and then you let it fly. Great defense there, but good job by Prezerese getting close. Look at him locking his hands here. He's going to start to step to his right, trying to drag him to the ground. He unlocked his hand, so that takedown is not going to be there anymore.
Shorts. Wonder what Prezerese can deadlift.
Nice takedown. Oh yeah, nice takedown there by Rachmanov.
Rachmanov, excuse me.
Yeah, it's so weird saying his name like that fast. I usually usually kind of
Rachmanov, there you go.
I thought it was Rachmanov.
Man, now I'm not
I only listen to you because you're the guy, right? Like you're the one that pronounces everything right. So I'm listening to you.
Call Anik.
2.5 to go. First rounds. Rachmanov works on top here. They staying chest to chest.
Right now, Rachmanov is doing a good job of just stymieing him, right? Keeping him flat, not allowing him to get his hips cleared or anything. Just staying him, keeping him covered. But from this position, he may be able to control Prezerese, but he really doesn't have much chance to do damage when he's this close and this tight. This is one of those positions where it's by the official, right? How long will a referee allow a guy to just kind of go body, head? That's one of the things they tell you in the back, not to do. Just go body, head, or they'll stand you. So Rachmanov needs to be careful.
He's got great ground and pound. Now he's got the distance. Oh, that hurt him. That right hand got through. And there's the guillotine chance. We know Rachmanov. Rachmanov.
Yeah, Rachmanov. He's got long arms, man, here. He can attack Dars. But he can just hang on Prezeres here. Use your size to wear it on your opponents.
Nice knees to the body here.
Stay locked right here on ESPN Plus for today's UFC Fight Night. In the main event, dominant Frenchman Cyril Gane is set to face his tallest test to date, 6'7" Russian striker Alexander Volkov. The battle of the big men is next right here on ESPN Plus. Back to the ground they go momentarily. Prezeres back to the feet, eats a knee, but backs up Rachmanov to the fence.
Rachmanov did a great job of just keeping the whizzer. He kept elevating that whizzer as Prezeres was trying to take him down. Was able to get back to his feet. Now Prezeres is right back in the clinch and using what many people see as a disadvantage to his advantage, right? Being that short, it allows you to break the posture of your opponents in the clinch against the side of the octagon.
Coming up on the final 10 to go in the first round, another knee to the body for Rachmanov. And despite the reach edge of 9.5 inches, largely contested in close quarters, second round coming.
Here we go. We've got a series on our hand here. The Clips have managed to claw themselves back on home court, and luckily for them, they get another one here. The current series score is 2-1 up to the Phoenix Suns, but I reckon the Clippers level this one up and hold home court, so much so that I reckon this one goes to 7 games. Two dominant home court teams, and we've got a series on our hand. But the man who gets most of these tips right week in, week out, Daniel Parisi, where are you playing?
Well, Felix, the Clippers have a pulse here because they just snapped the Phoenix Suns' 9-game win streak, a streak that dated back to Los Angeles Lakers when they were banged up. That transition through to the Denver Nuggets, extremely limited in that backcourt with Campazzo and Austin Rivers. And now you've got the mental fortitude, which is being embraced by everyone in that Clippers locker room. The little master Ty Lue running some exceptional simulations. They go back to the Valley 2-2.
Tell you what, I'm ready to run through a brick wall after that preview, but I'm also with the Clips, so enjoy the game and most importantly, gamble responsibly.
Stay right there.
The trilogy fight between Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor is just 2 weeks away. After the fights, head to the UFC Fight Pass library and watch each athlete's journey to UFC 264. From Poirier's first UFC bout to Conor McGregor's start in Cage Warriors, only on UFC Fight Pass. Step into our world. Second round back on the feet. Rachmanov starts it with a jab, spin kick. Does he open it up here in the second frame?
Rachmanov is trying to go forward now, trying to put him on his heels and keep his back to the center, because if he keeps his back to the center, it's much more difficult to press him against the side of the octagon and clinch and slow him down.
Yeah, Rachmanov all over that kick from Prezeres now. Sliding his leg just out of the way, making him miss. He's getting his timing down.
Rachmanov is so aware of the takedowns of Prezeres, though, that he's not really...
Oh, Prezeres didn't like that.
Oh, step hit knee for Rachmanov. Prezeres dodging the heavy damage and able to get the fight to the ground.
That might... Oh, my goodness. Look at him step over that.
That was slick.
That was nasty.
Another one. Another. Rachmanov trying to close the show here.
Oh, my goodness.
Ground and pound here.
And he can just posture up and tee off.
Part of the reason he can land that is because he's so much taller, right? He can posture and still get the Prezeres. Man, you heard the thud of that right hand. But you saw that, right? You saw in that exchange, you saw in that sequence what Rachmanov can be. That spinning kick to the knee, then the ground and pound, all within 25 seconds.
He's got weapons everywhere. That's what makes him so dangerous, whether it's on the feet, and not just on the feet, having good boxing. Right now, attacking a rear naked choke, but not behind Prezeres enough to get it. Now he's getting behind him. If he can get that right leg
He's
out.
got it under there. Prezerres is, there's the tap. Wow.
Shawkat Rachmanov still undefeated.